Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Layton Brothers Mystery Room. Thanks for tuning in. So, I was pretty stumped last time. They kind of just dumped us back to the beginning. I thought that Donkey was the culprit, and then we kind of hit a dead end with the cigarette butt. So, still kind of strange. So I looked through the statements one more time, and I think I have some lead to go down. I guess the game is expecting me to accuse a different person, because literally they just kicked me back to the crime scene. They're like, okay, bye. And then it didn't tell me like any prompt or anything to do. I was really confused. So I was kind of just looking through everything. I think I'm onto something. So to show you what I think it is that I saw this statement. So Donkey went in first and Dog came in after. Both of them are claiming to not have seen him. So I'm still a bit confused. So I didn't see Pig once that day. So let's see, I never killed him, he wasn't there. I went into his room, but he was nowhere to be seen. You can ask Dog, he turned up not long after me. So again, the order is so muddled because like, I guess they're either lying or it's just been sort of weird. So anyways, I left with Dog to find Pig with him and his coat was still hanging up in the room. So that statement stood out to me because I looked at the coat stand and there is no coat on it. And I guess Pig technically is wearing one, so I wasn't sure if that was like some kind of strange inconsistency. I don't know if that implicates Donkey or Dog. I'm not really sure, so I'm gonna try and implicate Dog, even though the order of their appearance kind of makes it so that I feel like it's not him. I don't know if the camera, I'm not sure. The camera order, I thought I clarified it with myself, but I'm still kind of lost on that, so I'm gonna try this. It's the only other thing that stands out to me. It's just about, maybe they hid the body by hanging the body on the coat hanger with the coat and the body at the same time. I'm not sure, so I'm really confused. Let's just try it.
It were that dodgy dealer, Dog, that killed Pig.
Oh, hey, what's up? Me. Any more spurious accusations and I warn you, it won't just end with a snarl.
You can't scare me like that. I've always been good with dogs. Down, boy. You're the killer, and I can prove it.
I like how enthusiastically she's saying this with every new accusation that happens. You're barking up the wrong tree. When exactly do you think I had the opportunity, huh? When did Dog kill? So see, this is Dog enters. Oh! Dog returns to the room. Okay, yeah, see, this is extremely confusing. The order of them entering has been so confusing for me. So, Dog entered first. You know, I have to check everybody's. I'm so confused on who entered at one time. Can we even see that again? I wonder. It's possible that we may not be able to, but I'm going to take a quick check. Okay, here we go. So, what the hell is going on with the order? Dog went in before Donkey. Oh, so Donkey doesn't know that? Because Donkey said, oh, you can ask Dog, he came in after me. That's why it was so confusing. Everybody's saying all these clashing things that I just got really mixed up. Okay, I think I feel better about it that I'm so mixed up about it because they were being it's so confusing. They're mixing it all up. So the first time Dog entered then, because Donkey doesn't know about that. Donkey doesn't know about that, I think. Yeah?
At 12:16 precisely, you paid another visit to Pig, alone. Isn't that right?
Or is it backwards? It's backwards, isn't it? Oh my god, that's why it's so confusing. It presents it in an order where I think it's forwards and then it's backward. I'm so confused. How do you know about that? Who's the snout?
There's a security camera out in the corridor that records everyone going in and out of that room.
That dog always was too nosy for his own good.
Is that why you killed him, is it? Because that would add motive to the obvious opportunity you had.
This is turning into a Shaggy Dog story. I did not kill Pig. Are you serious? All these puns. They put on animal masks just so they could make animal puns for every single one. That's all that they wanted. Like I told you, he wasn't there!
Squealy clean. I don't think so. Pig was caught on camera just a few moments earlier, poking his snout round the door. He didn't leave the room after that. Are you saying he just disappeared?
Let's get this straight. There's no snap of Pig leaving the room, right?
Nope.
And there's no snap of Pig's body being taken out of the room, right?
Of course not.
Strange. Okay, for the sake of argument, let's say I did kill Pig. If that was the case, his body would have been in the room. And it would have still been there when Donkey turned up. He would have raised the alarm there and then. But that's not what happened, because there wasn't a body, because I didn't kill Pig. If you say differently, then tell me where the body went. Hit it. So hit it. Okay. I hit him? What, buried him so I could dig him up again later? A bit far-fetched, isn't it? All these puns. I swear to God, I'm gonna slap that mask right off your face, mister.
Maybe, but that's what you did.
We are talking about the same room here, are we? Because I don't remember spotting anywhere where you could hide a whole pig, okay?
Oh, but there is somewhere, isn't there? Somewhere dead cunning where you conceal your victim's body. It were.
So how do you hide, like, the legs and stuff? With, like, the plant? How would you hide the rest of the body? So, like, the coat part, sure, but what about the rest of the body?
You hung Pig up on the hat stand.
Is it like a reference to, like, butchers where they hang pigs up? Is that what they wanted to do? They wanted to construct that this whole time?
You put him on a hook like it were a butcher's.
Oh, she literally said it right after I was thinking about it. Okay, cool. The hat stand? How on earth could something as spindly as that conceal anything, huh?
Let me give you a pointer. There's a statement that explains that little mystery very nicely.
So it's the coat thing, right? His coat was still hanging up in the room. We knew he must be in the mansion somewhere. But like, how though? That's a good point from Dog. How do you hide a whole body just by hanging up what about the rest of it?
Oh, Donkey said Pig's coat were hanging up in the room.
So what?
So that's where you'd hid his body, inside his own coat.
Oh, so it was just like really suspiciously low hanging? I would think a coat would be like hanging off the ground quite high up, but maybe there's just, oh, is it on like a hanger or something? It looks like it's on just a very low hanger. That would be so strange. Like, I wouldn't want my coat dragging on the floor. I feel like that's a weird way to hang up a coat, but okay, sure, suspension of disbelief.
After you'd killed him, you put the coat around his body and hung him up on the hat stand. You turned it around so his back were pointing at the sofa, so it just looked like his coat hanging up.
Wow, that's crazy. Like, that would have been such crazy adrenaline. Like, having someone come in and have to not see that. Like, it looks so suspicious, don't you think? Like, obviously we can see it, but I'm trying to imagine it from their perspective. I guess it's behind the sofa, so you're not really paying attention to it, but like, it's just, oh man. Well, I don't know what Donkey's been yapping about, but I never saw a coat in the room.
There's evidence to support his statement. One of the hangers is bent, you see, as if it had something rather heavy hung from it.
Really? Okay, I don't know if that was noted in the evidence, because I certainly did not take note of that at all.
Summit, like a dead pig. Come on, why don't you just admit it, hey? You're the killer!
You can't prove that. When I went to the room the second time, Donkey was already in there. So Donkey could have killed him, couldn't he?
No, it still has to be you.
What? Why?
Because there's something vital you had the opportunity to do that Donkey didn't have. Only you could have.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Kill Pig without any witnesses, move the body onto the sofa. Move the body afterwards, I guess? Yeah? Because nobody else could have done that?
It's true that Donkey could have killed Pig and hidden the body in his coat, huh? But the only one who had a chance to retrieve it and move it onto the sofa were you. After you and Donkey left the room together, you went back to fetch something on your own. It weren't that long that you could have killed him then. But it were enough time to fetch him down off the hanger and dump him on the sofa.
But
You thought you could give yourself a cast iron alibi by delaying the discovery of the body. But you can't pull the wool over my eyes! Just admit it, it can't have been anyone else!
Oh my god, we did it, we crushed it, we broke it!
Fine, you've got me.
Oh, okay, I guess he gives in easily because that's the end of our little game. Mystery solved with Diane. So I guess she was like, all right, you got it. We're wrapping it up. You got the reasoning. We're not going to pull the bull crap where, you know, if somebody's life is on the line, if Dog's life is on the line, he's going to fight for as hard as he can. It's like, no, that's the end of the game.
You said you let me out now, didn't you, eh? Congratulations, Lucy. A splendid performance. Aye, whatever, just let me out now. But first, I have a present for you. Hey?
Oh, good. Yay. What? It's Keelan? On the day in question, Dog had scheduled a meeting with Pig to talk business. It's Keelan. It's Keelan? Oh.
2, actually. A puzzle piece and Keelan Makepeace. Give over! The dog's actually your dad! Keelan Makepeace, the jigsaw puzzle killer! Correct. The case you just solved was one of the jigsaw puzzle killings.
Ah, okay.
It's a very special one. Papa always chose victims he didn't know, but in this case, he bent the rules. However fascinating you might find it, we're still talking about innocent people's lives being taken here! Poor Papa owed that fat pig so much money. Suddenly, he flipped and decided to kill him instead of pay him back. It's a more pragmatic solution, wouldn't you agree? But don't you think it's strange? What? You solved the case. In other words, you would have caught my father. I caught the jigsaw puzzle killer, eh? Not bad going if I say so myself.
Don't fall for the flattery. Don't fall for the flattery, honey.
Yet, at the time, they didn't manage to catch Papa. And they didn't manage to catch him after that either. He kept on killing. Well, obviously, whoever were assigned the case back then didn't know what they were doing.
Must have been, Alfendi?
I tell you, if me and the Prof had been given this case when it came up, we'd have made short work of it. Really? I wonder. Oh? I solved it now with no complaints, didn't I? That's not what I meant. Here, look at this.
Case report, the actual case file from the murder committed by Makepeace 4 years earlier, created with great attention to detail by DCI, Alfendi Layton.
Oh, this is the actual case report, eh? Let's have a look then. Hey? The Prof investigated it? Yes, but, look more closely.
His title, I guess.
Notice any evidence that's missing? Ah, you're right. The security camera pics of dog coming and going when he killed Pig aren't in here.
Okay, no wonder the order was so horrifyingly confusing. Like, I'm glad, I feel like it's justified that I was just so lost with the order of the events, because, oh my god, they really messed with, like, the way they presented it to you, the way, like, they took out some frames, it's so confusing.
Well, no wonder then. Without them, you can't possibly figure out who did it.
Oh, I see. So in the one we just solved, we did see these frames, but in the actual one, these two were taken out. Okay, understood.
I remember something my poor drunk father said to me at the time. I can get away with anything, he said, because I've got friends in the force.
Are they friends?
What are you trying to say? Isn't it obvious? Do not trust Alfendi Layton. That man is... He killed Papa. Hey, wait!
Oh my gosh. So, I mean, what's really going on here? He was a corrupt cop. What's happening here?
A passageway? Well, that's a bit unexpected.
Is it? I was definitely thinking there was going to be something hidden behind the bookcase, that's where they hid the body, but anyways.
Prof must be just up ahead. Don't let me down, Prof. You haven't done something you shouldn't have. Have you?
Wow, that's the first time we've ever seen her make that face. Holy cow, I'm so used to seeing her so bright and chipper and reactive, and seeing her so sad, it breaks my little heart. Breaks my heart. Come on, don't break her heart, Alfendi, I swear to God. Okay, wow, we're on the final case. Oh my God, let's go. Good cop, bad cop. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Woo, it's spooky. Spooky hallway, I don't like it.
Oh, thank goodness I managed to get out of that one. Now, where does this corridor lead, I wonder? I've got to find Hilda and the Prof. Prof, you didn't really destroy evidence, did you? But if this paperwork Diane gave me is genuine, it's hard to see it any other... Oh, come on, Lucy Loss. Stop mithering about and get on with the job at hand. I'm not going back into that room I'm not going back into that room for nothing, so it's onwards and upwards. I need to find Hilda as soon as possible.
It's okay, honey. Let yourself feel the way you feel. It's understandable. It's understandable. Of course, I want you to be happy. I want you to be chipper, believe in people, but it's okay. It's understandable. Let yourself feel the way you do, okay? Wow, look at that spooky place. Okay, I can't really zip around too much. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. What am I looking at exactly here? Okay. Passageway door, a door that connects the entrance hall to the passageway, at the end of which is the room where Lucy was held captive. Oh, so that's looking backwards then? Huh? Is there a cutscene? Ooh, that's smart, says someone. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. Before long, everyone will know of your crimes. What are you talking about? I'm talking about shame, about dishonor, about suffering. Who is this girl? You will die a discredited man, trusted by no one. Enough! Shut your trap! It's time. Ooh, my head, it's killing me! So it's the moment he was developing the personality? Goodbye. Maybe it was the moment he was developing the personality. I'm not quite sure. It'll all be elucidated in time. Oh my gosh, spooky! I'm getting excited. It's the final case.
What part of the castle is this? Looks like some sort of tower or summit, but... Ah! That were a gunshot! It came from upstairs!
Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh my god, is he injured? Wait, he does not look like he's in a good state right now. Poof! Oh my god, he's not bleeding, is he? I can't tell by the illustration. Okay, he looks okay. Lucy, is that you?
What's happened to you?
Diane tied me up here. Could you untie me?
Prof,
Yes?
what's that in your hands?
A gun? Oh my god, a gun! What you got in your hands there? A knife! No! I can't see, obviously, so I'm unable to say for sure. I think anyone feeling around it would probably be able to figure out what it is. But I believe it's a pistol.
And who's that on the floor?
Oh no, what's happened? Uh-oh. I like how that, I like how that wasn't the first thing that Lucy addressed. Like, okay, again, sorry to break the moment, but like, I get that it's like dramatic reveal. It's like, oh my god, I'm coming up here. The first thing I see is the professor. Okay, so he's tied up, that's cool. What is that in his hand? A gun? And who's that on the floor? You would think that'd be the first thing you'd notice. This shot, dead, bleeding corpse on the floor, but no, Lucy's so worried about the professor, I guess. Anyways, all right, suspension of disbelief. I'm locking that back in. Here we go.
Diane, is she dead?
Wait, so like for realsies though, or is the one sitting there, or is this a fake corpse and she's just further instilling fake, dissonance between us, and really it's Diane who's the one who's disguised as Layton, and she's the one wrapped up in there. I don't know, man.
Do not trust Alfendi Layton. That man he killed Papa.
So like, I don't know. I'm not taking it at face value. There's too many things that could be happening right now.
What's going on, Prof?
Please, just untie me first, Lucy. Then I'll explain everything. No, explain first, then I untie you. Every single time, you're always like, I'll explain later. You don't need to worry about it now. Never mind. I'll talk about it next time. Girl, tables have turned. You spill the beans first, then I'll untie you, okay? Stay away from him!
Hilda!
Put down the gun, Al, at once! Hilda, you're here too. What's the matter? Why are you barking at me? Lucy, please, could you at least remove this blindfold?
Prof, I want to help you, but...
But you drop the gun first! That's fine. I'm going to let it go on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Now, before we go any further, we need to... What the heck just came out of my mouth? Whatever. We need to conduct an investigation of the scene. Oh my... I mean, anybody could be anybody at this point. Because Diane we saw as a master of disguise, so anyone could be her at this point. We don't know. It could... And we just had... Lucy didn't address whether or not, like, that corpse that was sitting in the room with us was a real one or a fake one. Like, I'm not sure I still don't know if it was a fake one that was representing a real one. I'm sure she would have said something if it was a real one, and I'm sure there would have been a stench. I'm sure she would have been more scared. Maybe it's just not important, so they didn't want to draw attention to it. I've got questions, man. Goodness, the heavens have really opened, haven't they? I feel like it's been a long time since my eyes have seen the light. Well, how is he so calm? He's so calm. Like, again, he's not the type of guy to usually get disconcerted over most things, other than, I guess, being outside has been the only thing that's really tilted him so far. But, like, he's too calm right now. He's too calm. I don't care how long it's been. Start talking! What happened here? Aren't you going to untie me?
Just tell us what happened first. Please, Prof.
Very well. Where should I start? Why did you come here alone? Why didn't you request backup? Because Diane's note said that I should come alone. And that if I didn't, she would detonate a bomb at a hospital or a school or Lucy's home. Good. Thanks, Diane. Good, good.
Hey?
All right. And then what? Obviously, I came here, alone, and tried to find Diane. I eventually tracked her down in this room, but you allowed yourself to be caught, did you? She showed me that she had Lucy shot in that room. There was nothing I could do. She had the upper hand.
Oh, I see.
Yes, I watched you solve that case, Lucy. And a fine work of deduction it was, too. I'm impressed.
Thanks, Prof.
Don't change the subject, Al! What happened after that? After Lucy managed to work her way out of the room she was in, Diane became very volatile. She said she planned to kill me in front of Lucy.
Give over!
She blindfolded me and she pressed something cold and hard up against my forehead. I heard her cock the hammer of a gun. Then there was a gunshot.
Oh, I heard that. That's why I came running.
I really thought I'd been shot, but it turned out I hadn't been. Then something heavy landed in my lap. Just as I was wondering what on earth was going on, Lucy came in.
So, you really didn't do it then, Prof?
Of course not. Well, how are you so calm about all this? Again, I feel like I can see characters like this type, like, reacting pretty calmly to extreme situations, but this is too calm. It's very suspicious. I don't know. Things are, like, lining up a little too nicely. You know what? This is such a juicy part, but we are at the end of the episode, so I gotta cut it off here, and we will find out and question him a little bit more and see what's up. I swear to God, though, one of these two is not who they say they are. I'm pretty convinced. I don't know. It could be anybody. Who knows? Maybe the corpse on the floor is Hilda disguised as Diane, and Diane somehow did that to another person's body. I don't know. Anyways, join me next time. This is Axis, over and out.